Culture, culture, culture. How do you make a good culture in a company? I recently was watching a Risk Media event, and so many of the owners and so many big players across the nation were talking about the importance of culture. I want to talk to you all about it, and I thought who better to involve than Mr. John Millen himself, our Manager of Business Development, who contributes significantly to our wonderful culture at our company. Hello, John.
Hi.
So we are here in Fort Lauderdale for the weekend. I'm filming a TV ad today. We have all kinds of things going on now that we've opened down here. But John asked me about 2 weeks ago, hey, tell me the next time you're going down there because we have some agents that would like to join. I said, oh, I'm going down the 28th of January. He tells the few agents, and then I said, John, we better tell everybody so nobody thinks they weren't invited. John does a video. Next thing I know, how many would we have coming?
I think 37 at last count.
37 people coming down on their own dime.
It was made on the 14th, so about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, well, I guess he did a great job on the video.
Apparently.
But the point I'm getting at is these are people coming down on their own dime because they want to hang out with our agents and other people involved in the company, both down here, from home. They want to get away, obviously. People have cabin fever. So everyone's excited about it. We're going to have a great weekend, but how do you make a good culture? There's several components. It's a formula. It's like if I was describing a pie, what are the pieces? Well, one of the pieces is helping people become successful. When you make others successful, they will be more willing to follow your lead. They're more willing to, do what you suggest, do what you encourage. It also comes down to caring about people, and that's why I asked John to be involved, because John is, John and I are very alike in the sense that we just genuinely care about the people around us, and John makes a huge effort. And you do several things far beyond taking people out for drinks or dinner that make people know pretty quickly that you care about them and that we care about them.
Yeah, and I find it to be almost uncomfortable sometimes where they're thanking you for making sure that they can go to their kid's wedding and not have, to man their phone, or someone else in the company is, helping them out. It just comes kind of natural to me. We relay that, obviously we're choosy about who we hire. We want to keep a culture. You don't put a disease in a good body, right? So we're very lucky that, we do a lot of going out and all that, and even that. Sometimes people say, like, I can't, I've never been taken out to eat or for a drink, but
something so little.
Yeah. But I mean, again, for me, it's kind of natural thing to do, but you kind of see everyone else following suit and helping. So it's been cool.
Well, and we were just having breakfast right across the way here with Brandon and Liz. Liz just joined our company, and Liz was saying one of the things that she loves is how helpful everyone is in the company. And she said, no, I don't mean just staff, I mean agents. She's working on getting a several $1 million listing. She called another agent in the company she didn't even know. She says the agent spent 20 minutes talking to me, giving me ideas, and that's what we're about. And it starts, a lot of people say, well, it starts at the top. Okay, but now it's far beyond me. And I remember, and John knows I love saying this, but I remember 4 years ago, people say, oh, well, you guys have really good culture because you have 50 or 70 people. Wait till you get over 100, it gets a lot harder. We got over 100, it got stronger. Then it was wait till we get over 200. It's going to get harder. We got over 200. Well, now we're 450 people, and in my opinion, it's stronger than ever.
No, without a doubt. And I mentioned to you on the phone the other day that it was just incredible seeing, even with the pandemic, and we had to pull back on doing some of the, obviously we like the social events and all that, but we see a lot of our agents reaching out to each other. They're doing small dinners, lunches,
Zooms.
Having birthday parties.
Jumping on Zoom.
They did a Jeopardy, I think they're doing a Jeopardy Zoom this week, but they kind of picked up where we left off and said, like, we got this for now until we can get back into it, which is super cool.
Yep. Well, and that's what I wanted to talk about, because several people at other companies, agents and owners, ask me sometimes, how do you guys do it? And I don't exactly know how to describe it word for word, but it's a formula. You have to help people become successful. You have to care about people, but actually care, not be fake. You have to treat people well, show them your appreciation. I mentioned we have 37 people coming down here on their own dime. Yeah, for the airport and the hotel. But you can be sure I'm going to treat them to dinner. I haven't been able to treat anybody nearly as often since the pandemic, and I'm excited to. We have the luxury here of being outside, and I was telling John a story. We've been talking to a big agent somewhere about joining the company, and we went through our whole presentation with the agent. And the agent, at the end, I said to the agent, so after seeing all that, what interests you most in our company? And the agent says, your culture. I see you guys always having fun over there, people, and I'm like this. We spend millions of dollars in technology, and she goes, no, I'm interested in that. I like it, but what you asked me what attracts me most, it's the culture.
Yeah, and I mean, the numbers don't lie. Obviously, we did a lot of business, but you have to have culture. I tell people, even when I'm recruiting them, me personally, I want to work for the best company. Forget real estate. I want to work for the best company, period, and with the best people around. And I think we've pulled it off. Yeah. I mean, it's been great.
Well, and listen, sir, I have to thank you because you have been wonderful. You've been here 5 years now, just about.
Coming up.
Yep. You were an awesome addition when you started, and you have a dramatic impact on the company and a dramatic impact on the culture, and you help carry that line, and you help make sure we protect it. There's been a couple times over the years, we should mention this. There's been a couple times you or I or Jackie have told someone, sorry, you're out of here, right? We've had to do that, and it probably happens twice a year. None of us enjoy it, but we've had to do it. And you had to do it last year with someone. You just say, hey, look, this isn't working out. Move on. We wish you the best. And that's, I guess if I was talking about the formula, that's part of the formula is protecting it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things that just aren't acceptable, and you move on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to. But no, I mean, like you said, I met with you, 2.5 years ago, and you had a vision of what was going on, and kind of like Liz was just talking about at breakfast, is that I believed in the product, I believed in everything that was going on, and you said we need to build a culture and keep it going, and the tools were there, the technology, all that stuff, but without culture, it is what it is.
Culture is that intangible thing. You can't put your finger on it, you can't put a price, but it's worth more than anything.
And let me just real quick, I mean, the people that are coming down, we said we want to go down and make our Fort Lauderdale people feel wanted, right? I mean, like
feel a part
of our company.
Feel separate. Yeah.
And we were actually up in North Conway when I did the video visiting our crew up there, right? So, we always try to keep them in the loop and check out what's going on and get authentic feedback from them. So
you just reminded me of something else, and that something else is feedback. When you said feedback, one thing we're very big on in our company is communication. If anything, I think I err on the side of over communicating. I probably overdo it sometimes, but I am very fanatical about explaining things and explaining the why. I was recently talking to a new manager in our company, office manager, and this person said, Anthony, it's like shell shock. I went from a company with no communication to this company where you kind of over communicate. And I said, well, I'll tell you one way that you can make me mad. I said, if I find out that when we're getting a message out from upper management that it doesn't trickle down to the staff under you, because it is important to not just tell staff, hey, do this, do that, but explain the why. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? And it's no different with agents. John was just joking at breakfast, oh, if I say something that people believe it, it's amazing. That's because, and they were talking about how they trust me. This agent Liz was saying that, and John was saying it, and I appreciate the compliments, but they trust me because I explain. I don't just say, guys, this is what we're doing. Like it, you don't like it, get out of here. No. I explain problem, solution, here's what we have to do, and people like it. And then the managers under me, people like John, they do the same thing. So I think we could talk about this all day.
I think we have people to pick up at the airport, so
yeah.
Not a good idea.
And I need to go. So good to see you all. I hope that helps explain culture. I hope you pick some things up, and that's all. Have a great day, everybody.